I know, super first world anarchist. Edit. Wow, my highest post ever? It's great to see there are others out there like me. The comments from those with expensive cars is cool to see. I don't think all people with nice cars are douchebags. I do it for the ones that truly.
I do the same with loud or revving engines and loud music.
A small fuck you. Whenever I see some dude who got a custom muffler to make everything louder, I think we get it.
You have a tiny penis.
Do people actually drive around waiting for other drivers to look at them?
If you read driving a new Porsche in a parking lot, you kind of notice. When people see it, you also notice if they don't see it. I used to drive. In NSX you get more glances as opposed to a Camry.
I stare at nice cars the way a pervert stares at a beautiful.
Well, I just can't help it even if it is shameful.
In the loud music person, I like loud music. It has nothing to do with showing off.
I mean, everyone is born with a tiny penis.
No way, I had no idea other people did this too. Lol.
That's kind of mean to people who were born with a tiny penis.
I accept that, but I've learned to ignore the judgment from
strangers who I will never see again.
Wigglesome.
Is this like super beautiful people notice others always look at them, then the odd
ones that damn T they think, damn, why didn't T they look at me?
Some people just like nice cars.
I like loud exhausts. My small dick has nothing to do with it. I just like rumbling roaring V8 seconds.
And confirm this, I drive a Honda, and when I notice people
don't look at my ride, my ego hurts a bit.
If the fact that you can hear my music at your stoplight is genuinely
making your life worse, then I feel sorry for you.
Objection! This is just a thread of people mad that they are not
rich or have an expensive car. Deleted 08804. What is this?
V8 seconds actually sound nice, and the roaring sounds like a powerful machine, but when someone drives around revving 2003
Corolla with a loud exhaust, it just sounds like a robot with a chest cough.
Apparently there are many of us. Lol.
I am certain you are a good person, truly.
But loud music in your car makes you look like an inconsiderate douchebag.
Probably I've heard stories of average guys picking up cute women by being
conservative in the attention they show. I am sure slightly reciprocated.
Attraction plays a role too, though.
They don't give a fuck about your broke ass. Lol.
Yup, I can't just not break my neck.
No, I do the same thing, especially in the summertime,
when they love to rev their engines.
There is a reason why Bangkok is named the way it is.
Jesus, it people with serious anger towards any noise they did create themselves. Then move, bitch, get out the way.
There is a huge difference between custom mufflers and actual nice sounding engines, though I can appreciate a good roar, but when I hear that ear splitting shit shriek, that's when I mumble fuck you.
If I am with friends, I usually say something like, wow, his dick must be huge.
Dozens of us.
I feel like the fact that you actually think the person in
the expensive car cares about you is more self-involved.
Then their ego might be. Why do you even care? A lawnmower with a fart can, kind sir.
Forever, if they're really well taken care of, they'll never need a battery, but do need to be sent in for service every
few years. Recommended 5-7 years for older pieces, and 7-10 years for newer.
There are some that do it to show off, but there are others that just enjoy the sound. Nothing wrong with enjoying a V8 with a nice big
cam and some headers.
I mean, not everyone with an expensive car has a huge ego or wants you to look at their car. Car shaming seems silly. Why you sure showed them?
My loud music isn't a cry for help. My recreational drug use is.
This here, if your car has the power to back up the noise, then it's fine, but like you said, your mums.
98 Taurus shouldn't be causing earthquakes.
The nerve. There are more watch nerds than you'd expect. Come enjoy the show. And have a laugh at us over at or cheers.
Is that what we're calling circumcision nowadays?
Now that you mention it, I wonder how much damage has been done to ears by car
radios, since it is so easy to just keep turning it up to be louder
than the sounds of coasting down the highway.
As a Subaru owner, I wish these other Subaru owners would stop looking at me and waving eye.
Just wanted a fun car, not forced awkward social interactions.
Reminds me of when poop-eating Rick counsels Jerry on his Star Wars coin.
collection HTTPS or Yachtubr SB68 Q9ZA.
If you don't drive a big car, then nobody will know. It was a 97, but this was back in 2007. Exactly what I say when I see a big lifted truck go by. I live in Florida. Play your music louder than mine. Boom, problem solved.
Same, hopefully that person with a nice car we all I fuck worked.
Hard doing good work, not scummy shit to earn our attention.
Loud exhaust systems help make the engine perform better, I should say. Most of them help with performance, some are just loud and shitty.
This is a cool attitude. I didn't quite realize there were watch
Nerds, though it's not a surprise at all. There's nerds for all kinds of things, especially mechanical stuff.
You would go to a Rolex retailer to get it serviced. Don't use a third party.
If someone would take the time to modify their car, chances are they love it for themselves.
No matter how ugly someone else finds it.
Listen to it more lame, but you have the equivalent of a decent car, a nice motorcycle.
Collecting dust, just wear it and take care of it.
The only reason why I would ever buy an expensive car is to bring
more comfort to the driving experience.
I am sure the 5 seconds of hearing someone's music
at a stoplight was really hard on you.
They don't care about the fact that you consciously do. This means they have a power over you.
Well, I make it a point not to look at poor people while I am driving one of my luxury cars, so as not to validate their existence.
Yo, I wanna know your gift giver, geez.
People like you are why I am thankful that my city enforces a noise ordinance.
Actually, my muffler is just attached, but thanks for the compliment equals D.
And most of the attention you gotta get is just car guys asking you
questions with the occasional car lady.
Turn the fucking music down, it's so obnoxious no one else wants to listen to your music.
You must say it aloud.
The general public should be forced to listen to your music.
Cool story. What an inflated ego. You have to think random people driving by are trying to impress you with their car-ass exhaust. Perfectly said, thank you. Because some of us actually want to be able to hear our own music for those 2 minutes.
Being offended by loud music makes you look like a stuck-up prude.
You're probably right, man. Everyone should stop being a dick about everyone.
Thanks, I am someone who does both. Always like hearing a bass line and trying to guess the song.
Whoa, 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 I turned down the volume at stoplights. I'm not a fucking psycho.
Nope, some guy sent his brother from Vegas to Indianapolis to buy it cash. My mom regrets, might add, sold it.
Hey, look at me. I am not looking at you, absolutely not. Oh, okay, well, maybe next time.
They alone notice me, well timed to tell Reddit how I sure showed.
That guy.
We know that you are forcing yourself not to look, and that feels even better, baby.
I'm a sucker for cool cars, I can't help it. Do you recommend anyone to service them? I have an old Rolex that was.
My grumps that I'd like to service, but I am worried someone is going to gut.
They did replace the insights with a Timex.
What if that Taurus is a show?
Thought you would hear me straight pipe Cummins checking in.
I don't really think anyone is getting that mad about it. It was just a minor annoyance. They're calling it out as a minor annoyance.
Which it was down to see the issue.
That's crazy. I always just thought I was a petty person, but in that alone I refuse to give them that pleasure of coolness.
So I never look, or even turn my head at all. You can listen to anything you want, but why make it so loud that it doesn't people? And you have to listen to it too.
I thought this was satire now, so you actually believe that people only buy
expensive cars to inflate their ego.
Great, when I have the top down, the last thing I want is jealous glares.
It all sounds the same at 2 a.m. when I'm trying to sleep.
From my experience, more men talk negatively about each other as stick than women. And more women talk negatively about each other as spotty than men.
Thankfully, loud exhaust cars are less common than crying babies in public.
Instructions unclear, dick stuck in muffler. Well, none of you turn it down at stoplights.
If you mean my neighbor who leaves for work at 6 in the morning, fuck you.
So you guys are engineers.
This is super subjective. If you are not a car person, anything shiny will look expensive to you.
Seriously, where the fuck do these people get off thinking my
music volume should have anything to do with them? So anyone with an expensive car automatically has an ego.
The sleeper shouldn't be too loud anyways, kinda, it defeats the purpose.
I am surprised to hear you say no one notices that car. As someone who used to live near a stoplight, fuck you.
Or stick with me here, maybe, just maybe, people enjoy having their music loud.
I just saw a guy driving a RHD Nissan R32
in rush hour this morning.
That's not called bankety.
I also love playing music loudly in my car when I am in the mood. I can never bring myself to do it anywhere but the highway though, cause I
don't want people looking at me.
Let people live their lives, that goes both ways, and that's the whole
point. Be considerate of others.
Low your ego must be hurting a lot. You mean it's a free country and you can modify your
vehicle however you want, you charge.
Sometimes we do when we think about it, but it's rare.
Old or new NSX.
Those things are worth something these days. Your parents still have it.
Also loud motorcycles.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
I drive a nice car. I hide myself a bit when in at a light by slouching down.
I don't want people to think I'm pretentious or anything. I just really always wanted
this car and finally can have it.
If you are still driving a 98 Taurus and it's loud, chances are that's not a voluntary exhaust mod. It's just rusted out.
Now imagine that people gave their babies bullhorns too.
Make them louder because they like the sound it makes.
They already said yes.
So Dave for Reddit finding something to hate on.
Dilemma: if he responds he really cares that people think his car is
flashy and high worth. If he doesn't respond, he else just another jerk on the internet.
Funny how people can see things so differently. I've often given a hearty thumbs up to people driving cars I think are super cool. If I am legitimately impressed, I think they deserve to know that.
I don't think they care if one single person doesn't look, but you're okay.
And now I feel bad because all I've seen is the ridiculousness.
I am glad to see a new perspective on it, thanks.
They may, but that could also be me not noticing. I also live in a very
high-income area, so it's not uncommon to see several within a short drive
to the grocery store.
With BMW, and I bet the Corvette is fun. I don't know why there are so many people here who think that car enthusiasts buy or modify their
cars to impress other people.
Straight 351 Windsor here.
So then roll your window up and move on.